Good morning, you guys. Here's my morning espresso ready to go. Let's go ahead and install the dash cam on my new electric vehicle. We're gonna go ahead and install this RedTiger F4 PRO dash cam to my 26 Trailseeker. This is the premium version, but the instructions are pretty much same for all versions. They're fairly similar other than small accessory differences, tire differences, and things like that. It should also work for your Toyota version of this vehicle as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Cool thing about this one is it's such a small camera, so I'm going to show you guys today how to install this camera simply with this OBD connector without messing up any of the electrical stuff of the car. As you see the front of the Trailseeker, it has that camera over there already, so we're going to be placing it right underneath. So let's go ahead and open it. Again, this is RedTiger F4 PRO dash cam. Supposed to come with a 1080p rear camera. Very nice packaging. It has 4K ultra clear, 5.8 gigahertz Wi-Fi 6, and it comes with the voice control. Here's Starvis 2 sensor, touchscreen, parking monitor, all the good stuff since it comes with front and rear. All right, out of the box, we get this nice little guide paper. Lately, a lot of companies putting these kind of guides in their packaging. If you remember my Casabru's Marenza unboxing, that one came with something like that too. All right, let's start from the paperwork. Supposed to come with a user manual and an electrostatic sticker. Simply, you stick this to your windshield and you stick the camera to this. Wow, it comes with plenty of them. Here's the camera, very small. There are 3 buttons at the bottom, and here's the front cam. Here's the GPS and sticky part up here, connectors to power and rear, and of course the screen. And this is supposed to move like this, so you set it up to your windshield, pretty much sits like this. This is where the 1080p camera adhesive slip cover cable clips. Actually, let's look at the rear camera. Here's the little cable slips, here's the slip cover, and here's the rear camera. Very cool. And there's a power supply cable comes with it. Comes from your cigarette charger or 12-volt outlet. Right angle glass mount and a tool. Oh, here's the glass mount. Here's the 12-volt outlet cable. Definitely not going to use that. This OBD cable also comes with similar pry tool. All right, let's start the installation. Okay, first what we're gonna do is we're gonna determine where we're gonna put the camera. As I told you earlier, I'm planning on putting it right at the center underneath of that actual vehicle's camera. So I'm gonna grab this clean microfiber cloth, just wipe it off as clean as I can. Next, I'm gonna grab one of those little sheets, came with it. I'm gonna determine where the center is, and I'm just gonna place it right up here. This is so good, they included 4 of these. Sometimes you make mistakes, so I'm gonna place this right at the center. You wanna have it bubble free, so I say run your finger through the middle like this first, and then grab your rag, wipe the bubbles out. Grab our camera, kind of hold it in place to see how it's gonna sit in there. So make sure you don't put it too close. And also, very important, the OBD cable you purchase has a 90-degree angle. This particular camera takes Type-C, so that gives you liberty to angle it any way you want. Simply supposed to sit like this, so you have enough space to unplug this if you have to. Okay, you guys? So I'm gonna probably put it right here. It's barely visible behind the rear view camera. So we're right up here. So I'm just gonna put it right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount it. Here it is. As you see, the camera slides right out. Next, we're gonna go ahead and start with the OBD cable. I'm gonna go ahead and use the sun visors to hold the cable for me as I'm placing it properly right around here, because we're gonna go under the headliner right here with that prying tool. I'm just trying to see how much I need right from here to the camera. Right here, there's a little gap that you can actually push it in there. I'm gonna use the thicker side, try to push it in on from right to left. I installed to my Outback same way too, so Subarus are fairly easy to install. The best part of this OBD connection is you don't mess with the hard wiring of the vehicle, because these are electric cars. I know they're same as the other cars. I can even push it with my fingers, and then I poke it in with the prying tool like so. And then right up here at this corner, we're gonna push it with our fingers gently without hurting the headliner into this little A-pillar like this. And then we're gonna go to the end right here, push it in. I'm gonna put it simply underneath of this rubber gasket. As you see, I ran my thumb in there, kind of pushed it down. Okay, we're gonna run simply with our fingers, get our cable underneath, all the way to bottom. And then right here, we're gonna go right in there, super easy. We have a little bit of a OBD cable left. I'm simply going to use that piece of wire came with the OBD cable. Just fold the access cable in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tie it up. That way it'll be nice and neat. And there's like an empty spot there. I'm just gonna drop it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. See, this OBD cable has two switches, 1 and 0. 0 basically allows you to park, and then the power goes after like 20 minutes, so it doesn't drain your battery. And then 1 stays overnight, like when you park at the airport or something. So simply plug it right in. And I'm gonna keep it in 0. I'm not planning on leaving it parked anywhere remote. So let's go ahead and plug the camera to see if it's firing up, and then we'll go ahead and run the rear view camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the power light in just for now. Here you go. All right, it looks like it's working. Oh yeah, perfect. Well, I'm not gonna get into setup now. Obviously, we're testing. I'm gonna remove the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it through the edge of this mirror and push it in, just like I did it with the other cable right here. We're gonna run it through the gasket above the door panel, inside the headliner gently without pushing in too far, because there could be like curtain airbags there or something. I don't want to mess with anything. As you see, I'm right under the rubber gasket, a tiny little gap there. It almost feels like made for this kind of an application. I'm gently going in, running from front to back, putting it in this little gap. Now going above the pillar. I'm just simply using my finger. I don't want to damage the headliner. Right there, we're gonna go back under the door gasket again, very gently. Okay, right here, we're gonna go under this rear pillar. Okay, so here we're gonna go underneath of this headliner part. It's super tight here. As you're prying the one part, push the cable under. Yeah, that helps. Okay, finally. This little tiny side window is a little tricky, you guys. Almost there. One more push. Push it right here. So push all the access cable as much as you have in here. Let's go ahead and push far deep as we can. Now we're gonna go under. Almost there, you guys. Trying to push a little bit more right here. So I removed the panel in the back, and I'm running the cable from here to this little zip tie I poked through here. So I'm gonna grab a piece of duct tape. I'm gonna tape the cord to that zip tie. I'm using the cord kind of like a guide. Here's the cord. I'm gonna tape it like this so I can pull it with the zip tie. Once it comes out of there, I'm gonna pull it into that rubber grommet or hose, whatever you wanna call. This is gonna make the installation a lot easier, just like it was in my Outback. So now we're gonna run the zip tie inside of this, the hose, tape it to this and pull it in so I can bring the actual camera cord into the car. Almost there. If I can find the tip of the zip tie. Here we go. And let me get some more duct tape. Here we go. And connect this puppy to duct tape. I don't want to force it because I might end up ripping this off. Almost. Oh, wow. Let's hope that cord still works after all this hard work. in the car. Now the challenge is remove this rubber seal. There we go. What have I get into? Here we go, comes right out. Oh, this is perfect. Love it. All right, now let's put the suckers back in. If you do this, you guys, like I did, get ready for some major work, because these things I think are removable. Just realized there's like a little snaps in here. Yep, these things are removable. All this time I've been killing myself trying to remove this. This feels a lot easier now once I can get this plastic back in. Okay, so if you remove it from this little stuff, do not remove the gaskets like I did, because it's pain in the ass to put it back in. You simply kind of like put this over the rubber. Now once you get that mounted, it's this easy. So we're gonna do the same at the bottom. So you're gonna have to remove this plastic from those little tiny little things. I don't even know what they're called, clips. So we're gonna do the same over here, pressing this rubber over that white piece of plastic. Thank God for this needle nose. Literally helps me. Oh my God, I killed myself for nothing. It was only 2 clips I had to remove. There. Oh. All right, let's press this in. Boom. That was a challenge. Let's put this guy in. Camera cord, by the way. Did I get it out? Here's the camera cord. I'm gonna remove this a little more. There we go. Get in there. Man, this rear camera was really challenging, you guys. But for the best of it, it worked perfect, just like the way I hope. Very clean installation. All right. Now no more visible cables in the back. Everything looks beautiful. This is how it is. Everything is inside of here. Cable comes from here, connects straight in there, as you see from the rear camera. This is how you want to do it. It's just this center panel you need to remove. Don't mess with any of these panels. Let's go ahead and close the rear panel. Okay, rear panel has these little 2 needles and 2 little thingies. I'm discovering new phrases for automotive industry. So I'm simply gonna just center it. I'm just gonna gently press it down. Left side did. Right side is having a challenge a little bit. Here we go. So this was a challenging little task. I'm glad I figured it out. It looks very nice. I like the way it looks in the back. I like the way it looks in the front. So I give 6 out of 10 as far as the hardness level of this job. Frankly, the hardest part was the running the cable under that lift gate. I mean, the only reason it was so hard, I never seen anyone done it. I think I'm one of the first people putting a dash cam into this car. So I really didn't want to mess anything up. Last thing I want to do is break your car under 200 miles mileage on it, brand new car. So I mean, it was really difficult there, but now you know what to do. Those little clips where those connector hoses connected, there's like white clips. You just need to press those in and pop it out of there. Super easy like that. Do not try to force the rubber out of those clips. That's what I did. Hopefully this guide will help you if you own a Trailseeker to put a dash cam clean install to your car on your own without paying hundreds of dollars to the installers. I love having dash cameras in my car. It's a peace of mind because God forbid in an accident, everybody lies. So dash cam never lies. So I highly recommend to have one. If you like to order this dash cam and some of the tools I use, I'll go ahead and list everything in my Amazon store. If you ordered through that store, you'll be supporting my channel at no extra cost to you. Everything you see in my channel is a true objective review from the user point of view. If you have any questions, any suggestions, comments, feel free to drop a comment for me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you find this video interesting, please like and share. If you haven't joined the crew yet, go ahead and join the crew. I have so much more content coming up. Again, this is a coffee channel, but in a way it's a lifestyle channel. As I buy things, I love sharing it with you guys just to give you a different perspective. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next tail steak video. Have a delicious day.